Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the UVL 90 Day Challenge. And today is day 58. Let's just start first with introducing ourselves. So, hi, everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, and I'm originally from Panama, but I currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I'm also the face of the Facebook business page, Sandy Caballero, Sandy to Empower Lives. I work in the movie industry, and I'm also a proud digital business owner.
Okay, my name is Patsy. I am the Facebook of the business page, Joe Pet Blessings, and I am a mother of four and grandmother of nine. Originally, I am from Brunei, but now I'm staying in uh, Alberta, Canada. I'm also a proud digital business owner.
Thank you, Patsy. Okay, so what is the topic for today?
Today's topic is UVL 90 Day Challenge Day 58 of 90 Day Challenge topic. Share the importance of daily routines.
That's right. So, we are going to be talking about the importance of daily routines. The first point about that it is this.
Why routines matter.
Yes. So, why is it that routines matter? Well, a daily routine is a set of habits or actions you commit to regularly, okay? So for online business owners, it's the foundation that keeps everything running smoothly. In the fast paced world of online business, having a daily routine isn't just important, but also is essential for staying productive, organized, and motivated. Okay, so what is our second point?
Benefit of having daily routines.
Yes. What are some benefits of having a daily routine? We can mention, one would be boost productivity. Another one will be maintain consistency. The other one will be reduce stress, supports long-term goals. So let's start with boost productivity. Okay. So by having, daily routines, this will help us to boost productivity. That means helping prioritizing tasks and reducing procrastination. Okay, so for example, when I start my day, I have a clear to-do list, um, and I try to accomplish most of them, in less of time. So I usually, I numerated like let's say 1 to 6. And then from there, I decided, which one is more important. So I put one, uh, from the most important to the last important. And then I try to accomplish all of them. If I don't accomplish all of them, that's okay. It get pushed to the next day. But that's one way, to boosting your productivity. The other point would be, maintaining consistency, okay? Because consistent actions build trust and reliability in your business. Okay. So for example, posting content regularly, checking your emails or following up with leads, every day keeps audience engaged, and your business keeps growing. So that's why, consistency is one of the keys to make it sure that, it's one of your daily routine for your online business. Another one will be reducing stress. Okay. So you want to make sure you create a structure and this, eliminates decision fatigue because if you don't create a structure, you are going to get tired, and by being tired that means that you are not going to make wisely decisions. The same thing goes, stress, sometimes you overreact. Okay. When you're stressed with, like just a little thing, you explode, and that is not the best way to react. So that's why you want to make sure that you create a structure that doesn't create that stress, eliminate the decision fatigue or the overreaction. So for example, knowing what to do next saves us from feeling overwhelmed, especially when juggling multitask. So that's one of the reasons, why reducing stress, helps with that. The other one will be supports long-term goals. So every small daily action, okay, so lead to significant achievement over time. That's why, for example, I we have a long-term goal. So instead of focus on that long-term goal, we divided that long-term goal into small goals. That way, it not only keep us motivated, every time we achieve one goal, but also it makes you get closer to the long term goal in a more motivated way. So, this and a good example of this will be scheduling time for learning new skills or improving ads. You know, also that has helped scale the business. So, learning new skills is very important because that's gonna help you, to become better. And also, like if you find ways to improve the things that you are doing, um, that also, help you to support you in the long-term goal. Because what we are trying here is to scale our business. So the more you know to help you with that, the better it is. Okay, so our next point.
Elements of an effective daily routine.
So here we have some elements of an effective daily routine. So I'll start with the first one is morning rituals. Another one will be prioritizing income generating task. The other one will be time for learning and growth. The other one will be regular breaks. And the last one that I have is evening wind down. Okay, so let's start with the first one, morning rituals. So the morning rituals are good because they set the tone for a productive way. So you can start with a gratitude, a quick exercise, or a focusation to plan your day. For example, me, I didn't do it today because I was traveling and I arrived late this morning. But every week, I meet with a group, at 5 a.m. PST, and we do what we call savers. So if you don't know what savers is, S stand for 10 minutes of silence, A for 10 minutes of affirmation, V for 10 minutes of visualization, E for 10 minutes of exercise, R for 10 minutes of reading, and S for scripting or journaling. So I meet with this with a group, at 5 a.m. in the morning, and we do, like visualizations, affirmations. We also, listen to motivational content, or sometimes, something related to make to move our business. So creating reels. Um, we also sometimes do like Filipino Zumba, to keep us awake and energized. So morning rituals are very good because set the tone. Because after you do that, then you're more awake, more energized, and then you have a positive mind to tackle your business. The second point will be, prioritizing income generating tasks, okay? Because these are the ones that are gonna move your business forward. So you need to focus on activities that directly impact your business revenue. So some examples of that will be, for example, following up with prospects, posting engaging content, reviewing ad performance. So I always ask myself, what's one thing I can do today to move the needle in my business? Okay, so you can ask the same question. What will be one thing that you can do to move your business forward? So those are income generating tasks. So prioritizing on those. The next point will be time for learning and growth. Okay, because this is important. So you want to dedicate 15 to 30 minutes daily to learning. Okay, so this could be watching a webinar, reading about trends, or learning from mentors. These will help you, to grow as a business owner, and to grow, as a person. Because the more you know, the better you are prepared to tackle different things, or dealing with different things. So you want to make sure that you dedicate time for learning and growth. The other one is regular breaks, okay? Because we want to avoid burnout. So make sure that during your scheduling, you make some time for taking some breaks. Okay. So that should be part of your daily schedule. So, for example, a good example of that will be stepping away for a quick walk or a coffee recharge, that keeps you energized. Or if you are a tea drinker, then take a tea drink. So that's for that. And then our next point is evening wind down. So you want to make sure at the end of your day, you want to reflect on your day and plan for tomorrow. Okay. So how can you improve better your business? What can you plan for tomorrow? So you're kind of like setting your mind and visualizing all the things that you're planning to achieve for the following day. Okay, so you can journal your wins and then set like 3 priorities for the next day. And that way it will help you to stay focused. Okay, so what is the next point?
Next point is how daily routines enhance online business success.
Yes. So, how daily routines enhance online business success? Well, we can see 3 ways. I would say automation of good habits. Okay. You want to build credibility, and the other one will be encourage discipline. So, let's start with automation of good habits. So, by doing the same productive task daily, okay, so you make progress almost as on autopilot. So, you create that discipline every day. So, that's one of the good uh, daily routines that that allows you to have create that success. The other one will be builds credibility. Okay, so consistency in showing up uh, online, build trust with your audience. So that's why it's important to always show up for your business every day. Always post every day, and if you can go live every day, that's also awesome. Okay, because people will see you as dependable. Okay, so they will follow your content and they will get to know you better. So you want to create that credibility. The next point will be, encourage discipline. So even on hard days, routines help you stay committed to your business goals. Okay, so you want to make sure that you create that discipline. And I know it's not easy at the beginning, but it's being consistent, try to be consistent, that's what creates that discipline. Okay, so it's always, always something that is new to us. It's going to be hard at the beginning, but is the practice is that what create that discipline or make us better to do that. Okay, so what would be
What
some
would be some
personal
personal
examples of
examples
daily
of daily
routines for
routines
you,
for you,
Patsy?
Patsy?
Personal routine, you know that I'm early bird. I always wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and read, do some, listen to the audio prayers and do my tasks and do some reading. Uh, Lately, I've not been doing that, but that is my routine of my morning routine,
Mm-hmm.
And besides having on weekday, I had making breakfast for my husband, and he go to work at 6 o'clock. And then, but other days, we are more relaxed. But I try to get up at 5 o'clock also in the morning. But I'm trying to do the exercise. I'm too lazy to do the exercise. But I get myself, I alarm myself every day, but I didn't do it. Yeah. But I got to do that.
Yeah, I'm with that with you, Patsy, about doing exercise. Yeah, I need to get back to doing exercise. Um, it's just for me, like exercise. I think it's easier for me because I love to do sports. So instead of doing exercise, I like to play and do sports. So that's how my exercise is. But well, I don't do any sports now, so I gotta do some exercise and focus on that. Try to find it interesting. So for me, for some examples of daily routine, well, like I mentioned, I wake up also at 5 o'clock in the morning and meet with our group, the 5 a.m. group, and we visualize We do affirmations. We do exercises a little bit, while we're doing sometimes, while we're doing affirmations. Sometimes we also do like Filipino Zumba, like you mentioned. Um, and then we also listen to something, a motivational content, or if it is something that we can improve our business. So, for example, how to create reels, that will have an impact on our business. So those are some, and then also, we would write, like what would be one thing that you learn from what you saw today. You write your three things that you're grateful for, and what are the things that you want to accomplish for your business. So we always have that routine, every day, Monday to Friday. Um, that's when we wake up like at 5 o'clock in the morning. So we create that routine, and for me, it was challenging because I'm a night owl. I'm the opposite of Patsy. So my change for the early routine became with Patsy first. So I was waking up, now between 7:30 to 8. But then, I joined this group, and then, I have to wake up even earlier than that. So it was tough at the beginning to wake up at that time. But, it's all, pushing yourself, to make a change in your life. So um, now it's better, to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And it really helps because, once your day is longer, you feel like you have time to do a lot of things. And you have the energy to, uh, to do things, like you have that positive mindset and more alert. So that's one of the reasons, that's a good thing. Um, so yeah, so now, you can end your day with clarity and confidence. So that's a good thing. So we the next one, the next point. Oh, you
Before
got
the
it. You want to
point,
say
yeah,
something?
I still remember my personal routine. At 10 o'clock, 10 onwards, I usually do my posting. I do all my homework. I will say, I try to do it
Hmm.
all done by, if I don't run into problems, and also some of the things I learn during the time. 10 to 12 is my time to do posting.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's good. Yes. Yeah, because we want to create that daily habit, that routine, so we can keep consistent with that. Sometimes, of course, we also gotta be adaptable and flexible because sometimes we plan something, but unfortunately, something comes up, and then you have to change and adjust to it. But most of the time, you stick with your plan. Okay, so what is the next step?
The next second, practical tips for creating a routine.
Yes. So some of the practical tips for creating routine would be, for example, start small, set realistic goals, use tools to stay organized, review and adjust. So let's start first with start small. So you want to be able to introduce one or two habits at a time. Okay. So don't overwhelm yourself. Don't try to change at once because that's hard. Okay. So if you're trying to do that, you're not going to stick to anything. Okay. So start with one or two. And once you have achieved that, then you can incorporate another habit, but don't try to do it everything at once because that doesn't work. You're not going to be able to stick with it. The second point will be set realistic goals. You want to make sure that you should task uh, that you can realistically achieve it, daily. Okay, so you don't want to make sure that you set a lot of goals and then you cannot achieve it. So make sure that you are able to choose tasks that you can realistically achieve daily. Okay. So the other point would be, use tools to stay organized. So for example, you can use tools or apps, like Google Calendar. I think Outlook also have ones that to-do list, which is another good one. Some people use Trello or Asana. I haven't used those, so I cannot really talk about that. I use Calendly to, book my appointments. So when someone needs to have an appointment with me, they can book it through Calendly, and that way, I can organize my schedule on that day based if I have someone to that needs to meet with me. So those help, to structure your day because you want to create a structure. Otherwise, you're gonna be all over the place, and you don't want to do that because you're gonna feel overwhelmed. The other point will be review and adjust. Okay, so you want to make sure you evaluate your routine every week. So at the end of the week, you evaluate, how do you perform? What are things that you need to work on, or things that are not working, and start to tweak it and change it. Okay, so those are things that some practical tips that for creating a routine. So now let me ask you. So do you have a daily routine? And what's one thing that you can start your day what's one thing that you can't start your day without? Okay, so put it in the comments and let us know. So that way we can share, with the whole community. Another thing I wanna say is share one habit you'd like to add to your routine in the comments. So if something that you are not doing right now, but you would love to do. So for example, me, one of the things that I want to create a habit of doing exercise every day. So, so what about you? So what will be one habit that you like to add to your routine in the comments? So put it in the comments and let us know. Okay, so I just want to remind you that success in online business isn't about big leaps, okay? It's about the small, consistent actions you take daily, okay? So if you're struggling to create a routine, you have seen the tips that we have provided. So hopefully will help you, to be able to create that routine. And remember, it's small steps. Don't try to take big leaps because that doesn't work. Okay. So if you guys have more tips that you would like to share with the community, please put it in the comments so we all can learn from each other. Because that's what we are here. We're learning from each other. So sharing is caring. So that's the end for our topic for today. So for tomorrow, my mistake. So I'll read it, Patsy, because I thought that I put it there, but I didn't put it there. So just give me a sec. So tomorrow we are going to have an audience Q. Sorry, an audience. We want to have some questions, and Q&A, so you can ask questions. So hopefully we get some interaction with you guys, and you can ask us questions, and then we try to answer them, best we can to you. So that will be for tomorrow. So if you want to know, if, get to know us a little bit more, that will be a good time, to ask your questions. Like, for example, where are you from? What language do you speak? What things do you like? So tomorrow you have the chance to ask us questions. So it will be more interactive with you guys. So if you want to meet tomorrow, just keep checking our Facebook business page when we are going to have our live. Okay. So hope to see you tomorrow for day 59 of the 90-day challenge. Um, and yeah, so if you guys want to follow us on our Facebook business page, they are on the top over here. So you can follow us to get to know us a little bit more, what content we post, and about the business opportunity we are offering. So if you want to learn how you can earn online, just put it in. You just have to register in the website that appears on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the same webinar that we have watched and that all the members of our community have watched. That has changed so many lives, keeps changing lives, including ours. So if you want to be part of an amazing global online community that gives you that support and push you forward to reach your dreams, this is it. So just register in our websites that appears in the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation. And you're gonna be able to see how our business plan works, hear some testimonials of members of our community, and also you get invited to our private Facebook group, where you get to see more success stories and more information about the business. In fact, we today at well, I think it's 5 p.m. MST, so that will be 4 p.m. PST and 7 p.m. EST. We're gonna have an opening night for our Facebook private book. So if you wanna be part of that opening, just register in our website that appears on the screen, and we can send you that invitation to watch the opening tonight. So I want to say thank you to all of us, all the people that have watched us today. Thank you for all those watching the replay. Thank you for all your emojis, all your comments. Um, and of course, thank you for all our followers. Thank you for being part of our journey together. We couldn't do it with all of you. So thank you so much. Um, and until the next episode of the UVL 90 Day Challenge for day 59. So God bless you all, and happy and blessed Monday or Tuesday for some parts of the world, and happy and blessed rest of the week. Thank you for watching, everyone, and until the next episode of the UVL 90 Day Challenge. Bye, everyone.
Bye.